Starting now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
All right, good evening to you. Still quite a few clouds and still dealing with some spotty, stubborn areas of drizzle and sprinkles, but those are going to be tapering and the wind direction is going to be changing. So that change in the wind direction is going to help kind of scour all of these clouds that we're dealing with out here as we go into the day tomorrow. It's 54 now. That wind direction key, it's out of the west and southwest right now. That will continue, but it's going to be fairly light. So as we get into the day tomorrow, it might start out a little gray, but as we get into the afternoon, I do think we'll get more sunshine, and temperatures will be a little milder too for Wednesday, and especially by Thursday when temperatures could flirt with 70. Generally quiet weather midweek as well. Then we get into the weekend and yet another rainmaker with a little puddle dude there as we get into Saturday and Sunday as well, although I think Sunday is going to kind of evolve into more of a lake effect-y type situation with windy, chilly weather returning by Sunday. Numbers now are in the 50s, low 50s at last check in Rome over to Clinton, and also off to the east into parts of Herkimer County in the low 50s, down into Otsego County, 52 right now in Hartwick and Milford, low 50s in Cooperstown and Worcester. Up into the Adirondacks here, numbers are in the 40s, upper 40s, Blue Mountain Lake to Old Forge. So just some very spotty drizzle. That's all that's left out there. And, you know, the radar has a tough time seeing those little water droplets because they're so tiny and microscopic, but don't be surprised if there are some patchy drizzle as the last vestiges of that storm system to the north and east slowly pull away. We're still stuck in a good deal of low clouds, but again, with time, I expect those clouds to scour out as winds become more southwesterly. Then we look west out towards Chicago and St. Louis. Not much going on, so that's our weather getting into midweek. Then we turn our attention to this area, low pressure, coming down from Calgary and Edmonton. This is the storm system that will arrive, actually part of the storm system that will arrive over the weekend. The other part is still out here near Seattle and then up towards the Aleutian Islands in Alaska. These kind of team up and come screaming across the country to deliver us some wet weather here by the weekend. So watch as we go through the day tomorrow. Skies will become partly cloudy. Temperatures by the afternoon will be near 60. The only thing about Thursday, I expect to make sure clouds and sunshine. The winds will be kind of humming out of the south, but that south wind should help get our temperatures up to near 70 by the afternoon before some more clouds and showers arrive by the time we get to Friday. There's your Thursday. We'll take it, right? Upper 60s to near 70. Back here tonight, any spotty sprinkles taper. Partly to mostly cloudy, low temperature of 44. Tomorrow, clouds over to sun, turning a bit milder for the afternoon. High temperature up near 60. Little treat for you as we go into the end of the month. So this is the 25th right through Halloween. And yeah, might actually get a little warmer as we go into late October. We'll see, but I can tell you this for sure. It is going to get much colder before we get to Halloween there. All right, let's talk about it in the 7-day forecast. So 61 tomorrow. Thursday is great. Again, the wind will kick up, upper 60s near 70. Light rain developing Friday, becoming steadier late in the day. Still breezy and mild, 65. Rainy day Saturday. Sunday turning windy and chilly. If anything, temperatures are dropping through the day. And then notice those overnight lows. The growing season next week will likely come to an end with temperatures down near 30 at night, but it looks pretty nice, just a little chilly Monday and into Tuesday, not bad at 55.
Might be cold, but I'm sure we'll all be glad to see that sunshine back. So.
If we could only time it for the weekend now.
Yeah, that's asking too much, though.
I know.
Can't have it all, Craig.
Nope.
All right, well, thank you. When we come back...
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
Hey, good evening, everybody. So we are in the midst of seeing a little bit of a wind shift. It's calm now, but winds out of the southwesterly direction will help to scour out the dead low clouds that we've been dealing with the past several days. So I think as we go through the course of the day, tomorrow, we will see the sky become partly cloudy by the afternoon. 50 degrees right now, a calm wind. This number right here, 3007, that measures the atmospheric pressure. So as that number goes up, that usually means good weather. And I think we've got some decent weather for you as we get into midweek. So it's milder air tomorrow, especially on Thursday, and generally quiet weather too as we get into Wednesday and Thursday. By the weekend, yet another rainmaker. So you'll probably need the umbrellas again, and I'm telling you, Saturday looks like pretty wet, and then Sunday just doesn't look fun either as the wind picks up. And all the while, it's going to be turning colder too. More on that in a moment. So numbers out there now are in the upper 40s across Oneida County, Rome, here in Utica at 49. Still hanging on to 50 over parts of south central Herkimer County. Upper 40s in Milford and Cooperstown, 46 in Worcester, down to Oneonta at 46, 47 Morris, and 46 in Sherburne. 44 right now, a hat trick of them up in the central Adirondacks. Boonville at 46, West Turin at 44. So again, we've had a lot of these low, dead clouds across the area. Those will start to kind of lift and move north as winds shift more southwesterly. So let's go out a little bit wider, show you there's not much going on mid-country. So that's great news. The next storm system we're watching up here in northern Plains states, you can see an area low pressure coming into eastern Montana, western North Dakota near Bismarck. This area low pressure on a beeline for you and me by the weekend. Not so tomorrow, though. We'll start out with some clouds, go over to a little bit more sun for the afternoon. Temperatures should be in the low 60s. Thursday, the pick day. It will get a little windy, but it's a south wind through the day on Thursday. So that means temperatures upper 60s, maybe a few of you flirt with 70 before more clouds increase by the time we get to Friday and some wet weather. There's your day tomorrow. Midweek highs, upper 50s to the low 60s. Areas south, under a mixture of sunshine and clouds, as we say in English. Upper 50s, and then up into the Adirondacks here, I think mid-50s to the low 60s down near Herkimer. Back here tonight, spotty sprinkles are pretty much done. Mostly cloudy, 44. Tomorrow starts out a little gray and kind of cloudy, but by the afternoon we should brighten that sky, temperature near 60. Then we look ahead. Hey, trick or treat, Halloween, maybe a little treat as we get towards the 25th through Halloween, as it does look like it's going to be a little bit warmer with the jack-o'-lanterns. Anyway, here's your 7-day forecast. Upper 60s as we go into Thursday, and really not bad Friday either, but the rain moves in. It's wet Saturday. Sunday's not fun. And by the way, next week the growing season probably comes to an end. Look at those low temperatures, near 30. But at least we will have a good deal of sunshine, at least.
What was that word you threw in there? Clousy?
Clousy. You know, lousy and
cloudy.
Yeah, I just kind of smashed the two together.
I like it.
And I just want to say to the sweet lady, the sweet, sweet lady, I love you for it. Brennan does a great job with sports.
Weather.
With sports.
Weather.
Thank you for the email. But yeah, Brennan sports, I'm weather.
Speaking of,
Love
let's
you for
check
it.
in with Brennan. There he is.
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
What's going on in central New York? Some improving weather as we go into midweek, some milder weather too. We still have some stubborn clouds out there. There have been a few areas of spotty drizzle, but that will diminish and taper as we go through the overnight. Now, it might start out a bit gray tomorrow, but through the afternoon, I expect most of the cloud cover to thin out. 49 now at the top of the hour. Winds are calm. And we're watching the pressure. That will start to rise here as we go through midweek. So it's milder weather overall Wednesday and Thursday. That's probably the warmest day with temperatures in the upper 60s to maybe near 70 with generally quiet weather. Then we get into yet another wet weekend the way it looks now. So you'll need the umbrella Saturday, probably Sunday too. And by the way, it's also going to be turning colder as we get into the second half of the weekend. So numbers tonight falling into the 40s in Rome and Marcy, 49 in Utica, 50 down the thruway to Ilion and Herkimer, 46 Worcester, 45 Richfield Springs, Edmiston at 46, 47 Morris, and 46 in Oneonta. North Country, numbers here are in the 40s, Blue Mountain Lake to Old Forge at 44. So we still have a lot of low clouds, but those will be in the process or are in the process of clearing out as winds become a little bit more southwesterly, which will help kind of scour out the low kind of dead clouds that we've had over the area here the past few days. We look to the west and there's not much going on in mid-country, so that's the weather as we get into Wednesday and Thursday. North and west though, area low pressure here coming into western North Dakota. This storm on a beeline for us, so it will be here by the time we get to this weekend. Watch the clouds start to thin out through the day tomorrow. It'll become partly cloudy. Temperatures right around 60. Through the day on Thursday, mix of sun and clouds. It's a south wind Thursday, so that will propel temperatures well into the 60s to maybe even near 70. I think low 60s tomorrow here in Oneida County for Utica, Rome. It's mid 50s for the central Leatherstocking region. Mix of clouds and sun. Temperatures in the low mid 50s into the Adirondacks to the low 60s down to Herkimer. Back here tonight for you, 44, mostly cloudy, and then through the day tomorrow, becoming partly cloudy, a bit milder for the afternoon, high temperatures right around 60. Just wanted to fast forward real quick, talk about the end of the month. So this is the 25th, right through Halloween, and look, temperatures may actually start to warm up by the time we get to Halloween, so maybe a treat for Halloween, but it's going to get much colder before we get there. So tomorrow, not too bad, 61. Thursday's the pick of the week. It gets windy though. Sunshine and clouds, upper 60s to near 70. Light rain developing Friday, becomes steadier late. Rainy day Saturday. Windy, raw, chilly Sunday. Some rain showers. Temperatures will actually be dropping through the day on Sunday. We cleared out next week, but it's crisp. Monday only in the 40s. And if it doesn't happen Sunday night, it should definitely happen Monday night. The growing season will likely come to an end with temperatures down near 30.
Do you have anything good to say about Sunday?
No.
It's the weekend?
It's the weekend. There's
not
that.
Working?
You're not working. And we should be kind of used to this rainy weather over